Have you noticed how I brought you here at this exact moment? Out of all the videos you could have watched, out of all the voices you could have listened to, out of all the distractions that tried to pull your attention away, you are here right now hearing these words. This is not an accident. This is not luck. This is not coincidence. I am the one who guided your steps. I am the one who touched your heart. I am the one who made a way for you to be here, because there is something I need you to hear today. Before you continue, stop for a moment and listen carefully. I see every burden you have been carrying. I see the worries that keep you awake at night. I see the battles you never tell anyone about. I see the tears that have fallen when nobody was around. I see the questions you have asked in silence. I see the moments when you felt forgotten. And today I want you to know that I have not abandoned you. I have never left your side. Even when you could not feel my presence, I was there. Even when your prayers seemed unanswered, I was working. Even when the road became difficult, my hand was guiding you. I know there have been times when fear tried to enter your heart. Fear told you that nothing would change. Fear whispered that your situation would remain the same. Fear convinced you that your future was uncertain. But I am speaking to you now, and I am telling you not to believe the voice of fear. Believe my voice. My voice is greater than every doubt. My voice is stronger than every storm. My voice carries power that no darkness can overcome. Today I am calling you back into a deeper relationship with me. Not a relationship based on routine. Not a relationship based on religion alone, but a relationship built on trust, faith, and daily surrender. I want to walk with you. I want to guide you. I want to heal what has been broken. I want to restore what has been lost. I want to strengthen what has become weak. There are areas of your life that you have tried to fix with your own strength. There are situations that have exhausted your mind. There are burdens that have become too heavy for you to carry. Give them to me. You were never created to carry everything by yourself. You were never meant to fight every battle alone. You were never designed to live under constant pressure. Place your concerns into my hands. Place your family into my hands. Place your future into my hands. Place your fears into my hands, and watch what I will do. I am able to do what seems impossible. I am able to open doors that no one can shut. I am able to create opportunities where none exist. I am able to bring peace into the middle of chaos. I am able to restore joy where sorrow has lingered. I am able to provide when resources seem limited. I am able to make a way where there appears to be no way. My child, do not measure my power by the size of your problem. Measure your problem by the greatness of your God. The mountain in front of you may seem large. The obstacle may appear overwhelming. The challenge may look impossible. But I am greater than all of it. Nothing surprises me. Nothing catches me off guard. Nothing is beyond my authority. I knew this day would come long before you arrived here, and because I knew, I have already prepared grace for you. I have already prepared strength for you. I have already prepared wisdom for you. I have already prepared favor for you. You may not see everything I am doing right now. You may not understand every detail. You may not know how the answer will arrive. But trust me. Trust me when the path is unclear. Trust me when the waiting feels difficult. Trust me when circumstances try to discourage you. Trust me when the outcome has not yet appeared. Because I am working behind the scenes. I am arranging things you cannot see. I am moving pieces into place. I am opening opportunities. I am protecting you from dangers you never knew existed. I am closing doors that would have harmed you. I am preparing blessings that are bigger than your expectations. Do not let discouragement steal your faith. Do not allow disappointment to convince you that I have forgotten you. I have not forgotten a single prayer. I have not ignored a single tear. I have not overlooked a single moment of faithfulness. Everything you have placed before me has been seen. Everything has been heard. Everything is known. Today I want you to begin filling your heart with my promises instead of your worries. Speak faith instead of fear. Speak hope instead of despair. Speak life instead of defeat. When negative thoughts come, replace them with truth. When anxiety appears, bring your mind back to my presence. When doubt tries to enter, remember what I have already done for you. Remember the times I protected you. Remember the times I provided for you. Remember the times I healed you. Remember the times I strengthened you. If I was faithful then, I will be faithful now. If I carried you before, I will carry you again. If I made a way before, I will make a way again. The season ahead of you is not controlled by fear. It is not controlled by darkness. It is not controlled by the opinions of others. Your future is in my hands, and my plans for you are good. Therefore, lift your head, stand in faith, walk with confidence, pray with expectation, believe with courage, because I am with you. And if you receive this word today, write in the comments, Lord, I trust your plan. Let that declaration become a statement of faith. And if these words have encouraged your heart, take a moment to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and share this message with someone who needs hope today. And if you feel happy with my words and desire to help this ministry continue reaching people with encouragement and faith, you may support through the link given below. Stay with me until the end of this journey, because what I am about to reveal in the coming messages will help strengthen your faith, transform your thinking, and bring practical wisdom that you can apply in your daily life. I am not finished speaking to you. This is only the beginning. I am speaking to you again, and I need you to listen with your heart, not just your ears. There are things happening around you that you do not fully understand. There are battles taking place that your eyes cannot see. There are moments when you feel pressure, confusion, and uncertainty, and you wonder why life has become so difficult. You ask questions. You search for answers. You try to understand every detail, yet many times the answers do not come when you expect them. But today, I want you to know something that can change the way you face every challenge. You do not have to understand everything in order to trust me. You do not have to see the entire path in order to take the next step. You do not have to know every answer in order to walk by faith. Faith is not built on what you can see. Faith is built on who I am. When you place your trust in me, you are not trusting uncertain circumstances. You are trusting the Creator of heaven and earth. You are trusting the one who knows the beginning and the end. You are trusting the one who holds every detail of your future. There are moments when I allow you to walk through seasons that stretch your faith, not because I want to hurt you, not because I want to punish you, but because I am preparing you for something greater. Gold is refined in fire. Strength is developed through resistance. Faith grows when it is tested. The very situation that seems to be working against you may actually be preparing you for the blessing you have been praying for. That delay you dislike may be protecting you. That closed door may be saving you. That waiting season may be developing wisdom inside you. Do not judge your future based on your present struggle. Your current chapter is not the end of your story. I have written pages that you have not yet read. I have prepared victories that you have not yet experienced. I have arranged opportunities that you have not yet discovered. I have planned moments of joy that will make you forget seasons of sorrow. You are looking at the present. I am looking at the entire picture. That is why I need you to trust me. Every morning when you wake up, choose faith. When fear tries to enter your mind, choose faith. When negative reports arrive, choose faith. When people speak words of doubt, choose faith. When circumstances seem impossible, choose faith. Faith is not pretending problems do not exist. Faith is believing that I am greater than every problem. Some of you listening right now have been carrying burdens that were never meant to remain on your shoulders. You carry guilt from the past. You carry regret from old mistakes. You carry pain from broken relationships. You carry disappointment from unanswered expectations. You carry fear about what tomorrow may bring. Today, I am asking you to release those burdens. Let them go. Stop replaying yesterday. Stop reliving old wounds. Stop allowing past failures to define your identity. You are not who you used to be. You are not your mistakes. You are not your disappointments. You are not your failures. Your identity is found in me. When I look at you, I do not see only your weaknesses. I see purpose. I see potential. I see gifts. I see calling. I see possibilities. I see a future that is filled with hope. The enemy wants you to focus on what went wrong. I want you to focus on what I am doing now. The enemy wants you to remain trapped in fear. I want you to walk in freedom. The enemy wants you to believe you are defeated. I want you to know that victory is possible. There are blessings I want to release into your life, but you must learn to trust me more than your circumstances. Do not allow temporary situations to create permanent doubt. Storms do not last forever. Nights do not last forever. Pain does not last forever. Seasons change. Circumstances change. Situations change. But I remain the same. My love remains. My mercy remains. My power remains. My promises remain. That means your confidence should not be based on what changes. Your confidence should be based on the one who never changes. Today, I want you to begin guarding your thoughts carefully. What you repeatedly think about influences how you live. If you constantly focus on fear, fear will grow. If you constantly focus on problems, anxiety will increase. But if you focus on my promises, faith will grow stronger. Fill your mind with truth. Fill your heart with hope. Fill your spirit with expectation. Speak words that align with faith. Speak words that bring life. Speak words that honor me. Your words have power. What you repeatedly declare influences your attitude, your actions, and your outlook. Stop saying that nothing will ever change. Stop saying that you will always struggle. Stop saying that you will never overcome. Instead, declare that I am with you. Declare that I am helping you. Declare that I am strengthening you. Declare that I am making a way. Declare that better days are coming. Because they are. There are people listening who feel exhausted. You have been fighting for so long. You have been waiting for so long. You have been carrying responsibilities that seem overwhelming. I see your weariness. I see your effort. I see your perseverance. And I want you to know that your labor is not wasted. Every prayer matters. Every act of faith matters. Every moment of obedience matters. Even when nobody else notices, I notice. Even when nobody else understands, I understand. Even when nobody else appreciates your efforts, I see them clearly. Do not quit now. Do not give up now. Do not turn back now. You have come too far. You have survived too much. You have overcome too many obstacles to stop now. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep praying. Keep believing. Keep walking with me one day at a time. The breakthrough may be closer than you think. The answer may be nearer than you realize. The blessing may already be on its way. So lift your eyes. Lift your faith. Lift your expectations. Because I am working. I am moving. I am preparing. I am providing. And I am leading you into a future filled with my goodness. If this message speaks to your heart today, write in the comments, I choose faith over fear. Let that declaration become your commitment. And stay with me through this journey. Because every message ahead will help you build stronger faith, deeper peace, greater wisdom, and a closer walk with me. Remember this truth today. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. I am with you, and I always will be. I am calling you deeper today. Not deeper into fear, not deeper into worry, not deeper into confusion. I am calling you deeper into my presence. Many people seek my hand, but few seek my heart. Many people want my blessings, but they do not desire a relationship with me. Many people ask me to remove their problems, but they do not ask me to transform their lives. Today, I want something greater for you. I want you to know me. I want you to recognize my voice. I want you to experience my peace in a way you never have before. Because when you truly know me, everything begins to change. The storm may still exist around you, but peace will exist within you. The challenge may still stand before you, but courage will rise inside you. The battle may continue, but fear will lose its grip on your heart. There are moments when you wonder where I am. You pray and wait. You hope and wait. You believe and wait. And sometimes the waiting becomes difficult. Sometimes you begin to question whether I hear you. Sometimes you wonder if your prayers are reaching heaven. Sometimes you ask if I have forgotten about your situation. But listen carefully. Every prayer reaches me. Every tear is seen. Every cry of your heart is heard. Every moment of faith is noticed. Nothing about your life escapes my attention. I know the battles you are fighting. I know the disappointments you have experienced. I know the dreams that seem delayed. I know the promises you are waiting to see fulfilled. And I want you to remember this truth. A delay is not a denial. Just because something has not happened yet does not mean it never will. Just because the answer has not arrived does not mean I am not working. Many of the greatest blessings require preparation. If I gave you everything immediately, you might not be ready to sustain it. If I opened every door instantly, you might miss the lessons needed for the journey ahead. Therefore, trust my timing. My timing is not designed to frustrate you. My timing is designed to prepare you. I see things that you cannot see. I know things that you do not know. I understand details that remain hidden from your view. That is why you can trust me even when the path seems unclear. There are some people listening right now who have allowed discouragement to settle into their hearts. You have faced disappointment after disappointment. You have prayed for change. You have waited for answers. You have hoped for breakthroughs. Yet your circumstances have not changed as quickly as you expected. Today I am asking you not to surrender to discouragement. Discouragement is a thief. It steals hope. It steals joy. It steals confidence. It steals expectation. Do not allow it to remain. Replace discouragement with faith. Replace doubt with trust. Replace fear with confidence in me. Because your story is not finished. There are chapters ahead that you cannot yet imagine. There are victories ahead that you cannot yet see. There are blessings ahead that you cannot yet understand. There are testimonies ahead that will inspire others. One day you will look back and realize that what seemed like a setback was actually preparation. What seemed like rejection was protection. What seemed like a closed door was redirection. What seemed like silence was me working behind the scenes. Never assume that nothing is happening simply because you cannot see it. Roots grow before fruit appears. Foundations are built before buildings rise. Preparation happens before promotion. And right now, I am preparing many things for you. I am preparing wisdom. I am preparing strength. I am preparing opportunities. I am preparing relationships. I am preparing favor. I am preparing breakthroughs. Do not become impatient. Do not allow frustration to control your attitude. Instead, choose gratitude. Gratitude changes the atmosphere of your heart. Gratitude helps you remember my goodness. Gratitude helps you recognize my blessings. Gratitude helps you see beyond your current difficulties. Begin each day by thanking me. Thank me for life. Thank me for grace. Thank me for protection. Thank me for provision. Thank me for the blessings you already possess. When gratitude becomes a habit, joy begins to grow. When joy begins to grow, faith becomes stronger. When faith becomes stronger, fear begins to lose its power. That is why I want you to focus on what is right rather than only on what is wrong. Focus on what remains rather than only on what was lost. Focus on possibilities rather than limitations. Focus on my promises rather than your problems. Your perspective matters. What you focus on influences how you live. If you constantly focus on darkness, everything will appear dark. But if you focus on my light, hope will begin to rise. There are also people listening who feel unworthy. You remember your mistakes. You remember your failures. You remember moments when you fell short. And because of those memories, you question whether I can still use you. Listen carefully. Your past does not determine your future. Your mistakes do not cancel my purpose. Your failures do not remove my love. My mercy is greater than your failures. My grace is greater than your weaknesses. My power is greater than your limitations. Stop defining yourself by what went wrong. Start seeing yourself through my eyes. I see someone worth loving. I see someone worth restoring. I see someone worth strengthening. I see someone with purpose. I see someone with value. I see someone who can make a difference. Therefore, walk forward with confidence. Not confidence in yourself alone. Confidence in me. Confidence that I am leading you. Confidence that I am helping you. Confidence that I am guiding your steps. Confidence that I am working all things together for good. My child, there will be moments when the road ahead seems uncertain. During those moments, stay close to me. Pray consistently. Seek wisdom. Walk in obedience. Remain faithful in small things. Do not underestimate the importance of daily faithfulness. Small acts of obedience often create the foundation for great blessings. Continue trusting. Continue believing. Continue moving forward. Because what I have started in your life, I am able to complete. What I have promised, I am able to fulfill. What I have spoken, I am able to accomplish. Today, I want you to leave behind fear. Leave behind doubt. Leave behind discouragement. Leave behind the belief that your best days are over. Your best days are not behind you. There is still purpose ahead. There is still growth ahead. There is still healing ahead. There is still joy ahead. There is still victory ahead. And there is still much that I want to do in your life. If you receive this word today, write in the comments, I will trust God's timing. Let those words become a declaration of faith. Stay connected and continue this journey with me, because every message ahead is building a stronger foundation for your faith, your peace, your family, and your future. Remember this truth as you move through your day. I am leading you. I am preparing you. I am strengthening you. I am with you, and I will never fail you. I am speaking to you today because there is something I need you to understand about the battle taking place within your mind. Many of the struggles you face do not begin in your circumstances. They begin in your thoughts. Before fear controls your actions, it first enters your mind. Before discouragement weakens your faith, it first enters your thinking. Before doubt affects your decisions, it first attempts to influence your heart. That is why I want you to guard your mind carefully. Your mind is valuable. Your thoughts are important. The direction of your life is often influenced by what you consistently believe. If you believe you are defeated, you will begin to act defeated. If you believe nothing will change, you will stop expecting growth. If you believe there is no hope, you will stop looking for opportunities. But when you fill your mind with truth, everything begins to change. Truth creates confidence. Truth strengthens faith. Truth brings peace. Truth gives direction. Today, I want you to stop agreeing with every negative thought that enters your mind. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every thought deserves your agreement. Not every thought deserves a place in your heart. When fear speaks, compare it to my promises. When doubt speaks, compare it to my faithfulness. When anxiety speaks, compare it to my power. When discouragement speaks, compare it to my goodness. You do not have to believe everything you think. You must learn to filter your thoughts through truth. There are people listening right now who constantly replay negative scenarios. You imagine worst-case outcomes. You worry about things that have not happened. You carry stress about situations that may never occur. And because of this, peace feels distant. Today, I want to set you free from that burden. You were not created to live trapped by anxiety. You were not designed to spend your days overwhelmed by worry. You were created to walk with confidence in me. Worry drains your strength. Worry steals your focus. Worry weakens your joy. Worry keeps your attention fixed on problems instead of possibilities. That is why I am inviting you to place your concerns into my hands. When you give something to me, stop taking it back. If you have prayed about it, trust me with it. If you have surrendered it, leave it with me. If you have placed it before me, believe that I am working. Many people pray for peace, but continue feeding their fear. Many people ask for freedom, but continue holding on to worry. Many people ask for strength, but continue focusing on weakness. Today, choose a different path. Choose trust. Choose faith. Choose peace. Choose hope. Every day you have a decision to make. You can focus on what is wrong, or you can focus on what I am doing. You can focus on what you lack, or you can focus on what you have already received. You can focus on fear, or you can focus on faith. The choice matters, because what you focus on grows. If you constantly focus on fear, fear becomes larger. If you constantly focus on problems, problems seem overwhelming. But if you focus on my promises, your faith becomes stronger. That is why I want you to spend time in my presence. Slow down. Be still. Listen. Many people are surrounded by noise. They rush from one responsibility to another. They fill every moment with activity. They rarely stop long enough to hear my voice. Yet my voice brings clarity. My voice brings wisdom. My voice brings comfort. My voice brings direction. There are answers waiting for those who learn to be still. There is peace waiting for those who learn to trust. There is strength waiting for those who remain close to me. I do not want you to live exhausted. I do not want you to carry unnecessary burdens. I do not want you to spend your life controlled by fear. I want you to walk in freedom. I want you to live with purpose. I want you to experience the peace that comes from trusting me completely. There are moments ahead when challenges will arise. Life will not always be easy. There will be obstacles. There will be disappointments. There will be unexpected situations. But remember this truth. You do not face those moments alone. I walk with you. I strengthen you. I guide you. I provide wisdom when you need direction. I provide comfort when you experience pain. I provide courage when fear tries to appear. Therefore, do not allow temporary challenges to convince you that you are abandoned. You are not abandoned. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. I know your name. I know your story. I know your struggles. I know your dreams. And I care about every detail. Sometimes you expect me to change your circumstances immediately. Sometimes I choose to strengthen you while the circumstances remain. Sometimes the miracle is not removing the storm. Sometimes the miracle is giving you peace in the middle of it. Sometimes the miracle is giving you strength you did not know you possessed. Sometimes the miracle is teaching you to trust me more deeply. That is why every season has value. Every season can teach you something. Every season can develop your character. Every season can increase your faith. Even difficult seasons have purpose. Do not waste them. Learn from them. Grow through them. Allow them to bring you closer to me. Because the goal is not simply reaching the next blessing. The goal is becoming the person I created you to be. There is greatness inside you that has not yet been fully revealed. There is strength inside you that has not yet been fully developed. There is wisdom inside you that has not yet been fully expressed. I am working in your life even now. Every lesson matters. Every step matters. Every moment matters. Trust the process. Trust the journey. Trust the one who is leading you. My child, I know there are days when your faith feels strong and days when it feels weak. There are days when confidence comes easily and days when doubt tries to return. During both kinds of days, remain close to me. Do not allow emotions to determine your faith. Let truth guide you. Let my promises guide you. Let my presence guide you. Because feelings change, circumstances change, situations change. But I remain faithful. I remain constant. I remain trustworthy. Today, I want you to make a decision. Decide that you will no longer allow fear to control your thinking. Decide that you will no longer allow anxiety to dominate your heart. Decide that you will trust me more than your worries. Decide that you will focus on my promises rather than your problems. That decision can transform your life. If this message speaks to you today, write in the comments, "I place my mind in God's hands." Let that declaration become a daily reminder, and continue walking with me through this journey, because there is still much I want to teach you, strengthen within you, and reveal to you in the days ahead. Remember this today: your thoughts matter, your faith matters, your future matters, and I am guiding you every step of the way. I am speaking to you today because there is a burden you have been carrying that I never asked you to carry alone. You have tried to be strong for everyone. You have tried to hold everything together. You have tried to solve every problem. You have tried to fix every situation. You have tried to carry responsibilities that seem heavier with each passing day. And while others see your strength, I see your weariness. While others see your smile, I see the concerns hidden behind it. While others see your efforts, I see the silent battles taking place within your heart. Today I want you to stop for a moment and remember who I am. I am not limited by what limits you. I am not overwhelmed by what overwhelms you. I am not discouraged by what discourages you. There is nothing in your life that is too difficult for me. There is nothing in your future that surprises me. There is nothing in your situation that is beyond my power. Yet many times you carry burdens because you forget that I am already carrying you. You focus so much on the size of the challenge that you forget the greatness of your God. You focus so much on the obstacle that you forget who is walking beside you. You focus so much on what could go wrong that you forget what I am able to do. Today, I want you to lift your eyes higher. Look beyond the problem. Look beyond the pressure. Look beyond the uncertainty. Look toward me. Because when your focus changes, your perspective changes. And when your perspective changes, your faith begins to grow. There are people listening right now who feel stuck. You feel like you have been standing in the same place for too long. You have prayed. You have hoped. You have waited. Yet you do not see the progress you expected. And because of that, frustration has begun to grow. But listen carefully. Just because progress is not visible does not mean progress is absent. A seed grows beneath the surface before it appears above the ground. Roots develop before fruit becomes visible. Preparation happens before promotion. Many of the greatest works I perform begin in places that cannot yet be seen. While you are waiting, I am working. While you are praying, I am moving. While you are trusting, I am preparing. Never mistake silence for absence. Never mistake waiting for abandonment. Never mistake delay for rejection. I am still present. I am still active. I am still faithful. There are moments when I close certain doors in your life. You may not understand why. You may even feel disappointed. But not every closed door is a loss. Some closed doors are protection. Some closed doors are redirection. Some closed doors are preparation for something greater. If I remove something from your path, trust that I know what lies ahead. If I say no to something, trust that I see what you cannot see. If I ask you to wait, trust that my timing is wiser than your schedule. Because I do not simply look at today. I see tomorrow. I see next year. I see the future that is unfolding before you. And I know exactly what is needed to bring you safely into it. That is why I want you to release the need to control everything. You were never meant to control every outcome. You were never meant to predict every detail. You were never meant to carry the weight of tomorrow. Your responsibility is faithfulness. My responsibility is the outcome. Your responsibility is obedience. My responsibility is provision. Your responsibility is trust. My responsibility is guidance. When you understand this truth, peace begins to replace anxiety, because you realize that you do not have to figure everything out. You simply have to stay close to me. There are blessings that come from walking with me daily, not occasionally, not only during emergencies, not only when difficulties appear, but daily. Every day presents an opportunity to grow closer to me. Every day presents an opportunity to trust me more deeply. Every day presents an opportunity to strengthen your faith. Some people wait until they face a crisis before seeking me. But I want to be part of every area of your life. I want to guide your decisions. I want to strengthen your relationships. I want to help you manage your responsibilities. I want to give you wisdom for challenges. I want to provide peace during uncertainty. I want to walk beside you in every season. Because true strength is not found in self-reliance. True strength is found in dependence upon me. The more you trust me, the stronger you become. The more you surrender, the more peace you experience. The more you rely on me, the more confidence you gain. This may seem opposite to what the world teaches. The world says, depend only on yourself. The world says, carry everything alone. The world says, prove your strength. But I tell you something different. Bring your burdens to me. Bring your concerns to me. Bring your fears to me. Bring your questions to me. Because I care about every detail of your life. There are also people listening who feel discouraged because of mistakes from the past. You replay old failures. You revisit old regrets. You remember decisions you wish you could change. And because of those memories, you sometimes doubt your future. Today, I want you to stop living in yesterday. Learn from the past, but do not live there. Grow from the past, but do not remain trapped there. Your future is not determined by your worst moment. Your future is not controlled by your greatest mistake. Your future is not defined by your failures. I am able to redeem what seems broken. I am able to restore what seems lost. I am able to bring beauty from difficult seasons. I am able to create new beginnings. Therefore, stop looking backward with regret. Start looking forward with faith, because there are still opportunities ahead. There are still blessings ahead. There are still victories ahead. There are still lessons ahead. There are still miracles ahead. And there is still purpose ahead. My child, do not allow temporary disappointment to steal eternal hope. Do not allow one difficult season to convince you that your story is over. Your story is still being written. Your journey is still unfolding. Your purpose is still alive, and I am still leading you. That is why I want you to continue walking forward. Continue praying. Continue believing. Continue trusting. Continue obeying. Continue expecting good things from me. Because I am faithful. I have always been faithful, and I will remain faithful. If this message has encouraged your heart today, write in the comments, God is working while I am waiting. Let those words strengthen your faith during every season of waiting, and continue watching until the very end of this journey, because what I will reveal in the coming messages will help you overcome fear, strengthen your spirit, build deeper trust, and apply wisdom that can transform your daily life. Remember this truth today. I am working behind the scenes. I am preparing what you cannot yet see. I am guiding what you cannot yet understand. And I am leading you toward the future I have prepared for you. I am speaking to you today because there is a truth you must understand if you are going to walk in the peace, strength, and purpose that I have prepared for you. You cannot move forward while constantly looking backward. Many people want a new season, but they refuse to release the old one. Many people pray for restoration. yet they continue holding on to the pain that wounded them. Many people ask for freedom, yet they remain chained to memories that I have already called them to leave behind. Today, I want to help you break free from that burden. The past has lessons. The past has memories. The past has experiences that can teach wisdom. But the past was never meant to become your permanent residence. You were created to move forward. You were created to grow. You were created to become stronger, wiser, and closer to me with every season of your life. Yet some of you continue carrying things that should have been surrendered long ago. You carry old disappointments. You carry old betrayals. You carry old wounds. You carry old fears. You carry old regrets. And because your hands are full of yesterday, you struggle to receive what I am offering today. I want you to understand something. Healing begins when you trust me enough to release what is hurting you. Healing begins when you stop reopening wounds that I'm trying to heal. Healing begins when you stop defining your future by your past experiences. What happened to you is not greater than what I can do through you. What hurt you is not stronger than my ability to restore you. What broke your heart is not more powerful than my ability to heal it. There is nothing beyond my reach. There is nothing beyond my ability to redeem. There is nothing beyond my power to restore. I know some people listening right now have experienced rejection. You trusted someone, and they disappointed you. You believed in someone, and they walked away. You opened your heart, and it was wounded. And now you find it difficult to trust again. But listen carefully. Not everyone who leaves is taking your future with them. Not everyone who walks away is taking your purpose with them. Not everyone who rejects you has the authority to define your value. Your value comes from me. Your worth comes from me. Your identity comes from me. People may misunderstand you. People may overlook you. People may underestimate you. But none of those things change who you are in my eyes. I created you with purpose. I created you with intention. I created you with value. Therefore, stop measuring yourself by the opinions of people. Measure yourself by the truth of who I say you are. There are also people listening who feel trapped by guilt. You remember mistakes that nobody else even thinks about anymore. You replay moments you wish you could change. You wonder what life would look like if you had made different decisions. And because of that guilt, you struggle to move forward. Today, I want you to hear this clearly. Guilt was never meant to become your identity. If you have come to me, if you have sought forgiveness, if you have surrendered your heart, then stop carrying what I have already forgiven. Learn from your mistakes. Grow from your experiences, but do not remain imprisoned by them. The enemy wants you to live in shame. I want you to live in freedom. The enemy wants you to focus on your failures. I want you to focus on my grace. The enemy wants you to believe that your mistakes are greater than my mercy. But my mercy is greater. My grace is greater. My love is greater. Therefore, walk forward. Walk with confidence. Walk with faith. Walk with hope. Because your future is not canceled. Your purpose is not canceled. Your calling is not canceled. I am still working in your life. There are blessings ahead that require you to let go of what is behind. There are opportunities ahead that require you to stop looking backward. There are relationships ahead that require healing from previous wounds. There are victories ahead that require you to release old defeats. That is why I am asking you today to trust me with the things you cannot change. You cannot rewrite yesterday. You cannot relive yesterday. You cannot return and change every decision, but you can choose what you will do today. You can choose faith. You can choose forgiveness. You can choose hope. You can choose trust. You can choose growth. And those choices have the power to transform your future. Some people are waiting for circumstances to improve before they experience peace. But peace does not come from perfect circumstances. Peace comes from trusting me. Peace comes from knowing that I am with you. Peace comes from understanding that your future is secure in my hands. When you truly trust me, you can remain calm even when situations are uncertain. When you truly trust me, you can move forward even when answers are incomplete. When you truly trust me, you can rest even when challenges remain. Because your confidence is no longer based on circumstances. Your confidence is based on me. I also want you to remember that growth takes time. Many people become frustrated because they do not see immediate results. They want instant change, instant healing, instant success, instant answers. But growth is often gradual. Strength develops over time. Wisdom develops over time. Character develops over time. Faith develops over time. Therefore, be patient with yourself. Be patient with the process. Do not compare your journey to someone else's journey. Do not compare your progress to someone else's progress. Focus on the path I have given you. Focus on becoming who I created you to be. Focus on walking faithfully one step at a time. Small steps taken consistently create great results over time. Small acts of obedience create strong foundations. Small moments of faith create lasting transformation. Never underestimate what I can do through daily faithfulness. My child, there is more ahead for you than you realize. There is more joy ahead, more peace ahead, more wisdom ahead, more growth ahead, more purpose ahead, more opportunities ahead, more blessings ahead. Do not let yesterday convince you that tomorrow cannot be better. Do not let old disappointments destroy future expectations. Do not let past pain rob you of future joy. Keep moving forward. Keep trusting. Keep believing. Keep praying. Keep growing. Because I am not finished with your story. The chapters ahead contain things that you have not yet imagined. The future ahead contains blessings that you have not yet seen. And the purpose ahead contains opportunities that you have not yet discovered. If this message speaks to your heart today, write in the comments, I release the past and trust God with my future. And if these words have encouraged your spirit and helped strengthen your faith, and if you feel happy with my words, consider supporting this ministry through the link below so that more people can hear messages of hope, healing, and encouragement. Continue walking with me through this journey and watch until the end, because every message is building a stronger foundation for your faith, your family, your future, and your relationship with me. Remember this truth today. The past is behind you. Your purpose is before you. And I am walking with you every step of the way. I am speaking to you today because there is a battle taking place around you that many people fail to recognize. It is not always a battle that can be seen with natural eyes. It is not always a battle that appears in obvious ways. Sometimes it comes through discouragement. Sometimes it comes through fear. Sometimes it comes through distraction. Sometimes it comes through exhaustion. Sometimes it comes through the quiet whisper that tells you to stop believing. That is why I am calling you to remain alert. I am calling you to remain strong. I am calling you to remain close to me, because the closer you walk with me, the clearer your direction becomes. The closer you walk with me, the stronger your faith becomes. The closer you walk with me, the less power fear has over your life. Many people think strength comes from having no problems, but true strength is not the absence of problems. True strength is learning to trust me in the middle of them. True strength is continuing to believe when circumstances look difficult. True strength is continuing to move forward when the road seems uncertain. True strength is refusing to quit when challenges appear. I want you to understand that the difficulties you face do not have the final word. Your circumstances do not have the final word. Your fears do not have the final word. Your past does not have the final word. I have the final word. And when I speak, hope rises. When I speak, peace returns. When I speak, strength is renewed. When I speak, direction becomes clear. There are people listening right now who feel tired. You have been carrying responsibilities for so long that your heart feels weary. You have been helping others while quietly struggling yourself. You have been encouraging others while needing encouragement yourself. You have been giving your energy, your time, and your effort to those around you. And now, you feel exhausted. Today I want you to know that it is okay to come to me honestly. You do not have to pretend that everything is fine. You do not have to hide your struggles from me. You do not have to act stronger than you feel. Come to me exactly as you are. Bring your concerns. Bring your questions. Bring your frustrations. Bring your weariness. Bring your fears. Because I already know them, and I am ready to help you carry what feels too heavy. There are times when you try to solve everything on your own. You think longer. You worry harder. You analyze every possibility. You replay every scenario. Yet the more you try to control everything, the more overwhelmed you become. Today, I want you to release that burden. You were never meant to control every outcome. You were never meant to carry the weight of the entire future. You were never meant to have every answer. That responsibility belongs to me. Your responsibility is to trust. Your responsibility is to obey. Your responsibility is to remain faithful. Leave the results in my hands. Leave the future in my hands. Leave the unanswered questions in my hands. Because I am able to do what you cannot do. I am able to open doors that seem impossible. I am able to create opportunities that did not exist before. I am able to make a path through situations that appear hopeless. I am able to bring solutions where confusion once existed. I am able to provide peace where anxiety once ruled. Therefore, stop measuring your future by your current circumstances. Your present situation is not your permanent destination. The chapter you are living today is not the final chapter of your story. There are pages ahead that you have not yet read. There are blessings ahead that you have not yet experienced. There are victories ahead that you have not yet celebrated. There are prayers ahead that will be answered in ways greater than you imagined. Do not allow temporary challenges to create permanent doubt. The enemy wants you to focus only on what is wrong. I want you to remember what is possible. The enemy wants you to focus on what is missing. I want you to recognize what has already been provided. The enemy wants you to focus on fear. I want you to focus on faith. That is why gratitude is so important. When you practice gratitude, your perspective changes. Gratitude reminds you of my faithfulness. Gratitude reminds you of my provision. Gratitude reminds you of my protection. Gratitude reminds you that you are not walking alone. Begin looking for reasons to be thankful. Thank me for the breath in your lungs. Thank me for the strength you still possess. Thank me for the opportunities before you. Thank me for the lessons you have learned. Thank me for the grace that has carried you this far. Thank me for the future that is still unfolding. Because gratitude creates room for joy, and joy creates room for strength, and strength helps you continue moving forward. There are also people listening who have become discouraged because answers have not arrived as quickly as expected. You thought things would change by now. You thought opportunities would come sooner. You thought the breakthrough would happen already. But the waiting has continued. Today I want you to remember something important. Waiting is not wasted when you are walking with me. Waiting seasons often become preparation seasons. While you are waiting, I am teaching. While you are waiting, I am strengthening. While you are waiting, I am preparing. While you are waiting, I am arranging details that you cannot yet see. One day you will understand why certain things took longer than expected. One day you will see how I was protecting you. One day you will recognize how I was preparing you. One day you will realize that my timing was working for your benefit. Until then, continue trusting. Continue believing. Continue praying. Continue growing. Continue moving forward. My child, I have not forgotten you. I have not ignored your prayers. I have not overlooked your efforts. I have not abandoned your future. I am still working. I am still leading. I am still providing. I am still protecting. And I am still writing your story. Therefore, walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with hope. Walk forward with faith. Because the same God who carried you through yesterday is carrying you through today and preparing you for tomorrow. If this message has encouraged you, write in the comments, "God is strengthening me for what is ahead." Let those words become a declaration of faith over your life. And continue this journey with me, because every message ahead will help you build stronger faith, deeper trust, greater peace, and practical wisdom that can transform the way you live each day. Remember this truth: you are not walking alone. You are not carrying the burden alone. You are not facing the future alone. I am with you, and I will continue to guide you every step of the way. I am speaking to you today because there is something I want you to understand about peace. Many people spend their lives searching for peace in places where it cannot be found. They look for peace in possessions. They look for peace in achievements. They look for peace in approval from others. They look for peace in circumstances. Yet even after gaining many of these things, their hearts remain restless. The reason is simple. True peace does not come from what surrounds you. True peace comes from who walks with you. That is why I am inviting you to draw closer to me today. Because the peace I give is different from anything the world can offer. The world offers temporary comfort. I offer lasting peace. The world offers distractions. I offer healing. The world offers substitutes. I offer my presence. And when my presence fills your heart, something begins to change. Fear loses its authority. Anxiety loses its grip. Confusion loses its power. Hope begins to rise again. There are people listening right now who feel overwhelmed by uncertainty. You think about the future constantly. You wonder what tomorrow will bring. You worry about finances. You worry about relationships. You worry about health. You worry about responsibilities. And without realizing it, you spend more time worrying about tomorrow than living today. I do not want that for you. I want you to trust me one day at a time. You do not need tomorrow's strength today. You only need today's strength for today's journey. And I will provide it. When tomorrow arrives, I will provide what you need for that day as well. That is why I tell you not to live burdened by worries about the future. Your future is not unknown to me. I already see every detail. I already know every challenge. I already know every opportunity. I already know every answer that you have not yet discovered. Therefore, trust me. Trust me when the path seems uncertain. Trust me when answers seem delayed. Trust me when situations appear difficult. Trust me when your emotions try to convince you otherwise. Because I remain faithful even when circumstances change. There are moments when life becomes noisy. Everywhere you turn, there are demands for your attention. There are responsibilities. There are obligations. There are expectations. There are distractions. And before long, your soul becomes exhausted. That is why I want you to spend time with me regularly. Not because I need your attention, but because you need my presence. When you spend time with me, your perspective changes. When you spend time with me, your strength is renewed. When you spend time with me, your heart becomes calmer. When you spend time with me, your faith becomes stronger. Many people underestimate the value of quiet moments with me. They think they need something dramatic, something extraordinary, something spectacular. Yet often the greatest transformation begins in simple moments of stillness. A quiet prayer, a grateful heart, a few moments spent listening, a willingness to trust. These simple acts create room for my peace to fill your life. There are also people listening who feel pressure to have everything figured out. You want every answer, every solution, every detail, every plan, and because you do not have them, you feel stressed. Today, I want you to release that pressure. You do not need to know everything. You do not need to predict every outcome. You do not need to solve every problem immediately. You simply need to trust the one who already knows. I know what is ahead. I know what is best. I know which door should open. I know which path should close. I know which opportunities will help you grow. I know which situations could harm you. Therefore, trust my guidance. Trust my wisdom. Trust my timing. There are seasons when my answer is yes. There are seasons when my answer is wait. There are seasons when my answer is no. But every answer comes from love. Every answer comes from wisdom. Every answer comes from a desire to lead you toward what is best. That is why you do not have to fear the future. You do not have to fear uncertainty. You do not have to fear what lies ahead, because I am already there. I am already preparing the way. I am already working on your behalf. I am already arranging details that you cannot see. Sometimes the greatest act of faith is choosing peace while you wait. Choosing peace while answers are delayed. Choosing peace while challenges remain. Choosing peace while circumstances are still developing. Because peace is not the absence of problems. Peace is confidence that I am present. Peace is confidence that I am working. Peace is confidence that I am leading you. There are blessings that come when you learn to rest in my presence. You think more clearly. You make wiser decisions. You respond with greater patience. You experience deeper joy. You become less controlled by fear. That is why I want peace to become a habit in your life. Not occasional peace. Daily peace. Consistent peace. Peace that remains even when circumstances fluctuate. Peace that remains even when challenges arise. Peace that remains because it is rooted in me. My child, I know there are moments when your heart feels troubled. I know there are days when worries seem heavy. I know there are situations that appear larger than your strength. But remember this, you do not face them alone. I am with you. I am strengthening you. I am comforting you. I am guiding you. I am helping you carry what feels too heavy. Therefore, do not allow fear to dominate your thoughts. Do not allow anxiety to control your decisions. Do not allow uncertainty to steal your joy. Bring everything to me. Bring your concerns. Bring your questions. Bring your hopes. Bring your dreams. Bring your burdens. And allow my peace to guard your heart. Today I want you to make a decision. Decide that you will trust me more than your fears. Decide that you will focus on my promises more than your problems. Decide that you will choose faith over worry. Decide that you will walk forward with confidence. Because I am leading you. I am protecting you. I am providing for you. And I am filling your life with a peace that cannot be taken away. If this message speaks to your heart today, write in the comments, "The peace of God is guarding my heart." Let that declaration become part of your daily life, and continue walking with me through this journey, because there is still much I want to reveal, teach, and establish in your life. Remember this truth today. Peace is not found in perfect circumstances. Peace is found in my presence, and my presence is with you wherever you go. I am speaking to you today because there is a promise I want to place deep within your heart. It is a promise that can sustain you when life becomes difficult. It is a promise that can strengthen you when your faith feels weak. It is a promise that can guide you when the path ahead seems uncertain. The promise is this: you are never alone. There may be moments when you feel isolated. There may be moments when people disappoint you. There may be moments when support seems absent. There may be moments when nobody understands the battle you are facing. But even in those moments, you are not alone. I am with you. I was with you in the seasons you survived. I was with you during the nights you cried. I was with you during the battles you thought would break you. I was with you during the disappointments that wounded your heart. I was with you during the moments when fear tried to convince you to quit. And I am with you right now. Sometimes you look back and wonder how you made it through certain situations. You remember seasons when your strength seemed exhausted. You remember moments when your resources were limited. You remember times when your heart felt overwhelmed. Yet somehow you continued moving forward. That was not an accident. That was my grace carrying you. That was my strength supporting you. That was my hand guiding you through circumstances you could not overcome on your own. Today, I want you to remember those moments. Remember my faithfulness. Remember my provision. Remember my protection. Remember the prayers I have already answered. Remember the doors I have already opened. Remember the obstacles I have already helped you overcome. Because remembering my faithfulness in the past helps build confidence for the future. There are people listening right now who are standing at the edge of a new season. You may not fully recognize it yet. You may not see all the signs, but change is taking place. Growth is taking place. Preparation is taking place. And I am leading you into something new. Sometimes new seasons can feel uncomfortable because they require faith. They require trust. They require courage. They require you to leave behind what is familiar. Many people pray for growth but become afraid when growth requires change. Many people pray for new opportunities but become hesitant when opportunities require faith. Many people pray for blessings but become uncomfortable when blessings require preparation. Today I want you to trust me enough to embrace the season ahead. Do not cling so tightly to the past that you miss what I am doing now. Do not become so focused on what was that you fail to see what can be, because I am a God of new beginnings. I am a God of restoration. I am a God of renewal. I am able to create opportunities where none seem to exist. I am able to restore what appears lost. I am able to breathe life into situations that appear hopeless. That is why I do not want you to live with a defeated mindset. Defeat is not your identity. Hopelessness is not your identity. Fear is not your identity. You were created to walk in faith. You were created to walk in purpose. You were created to walk in confidence that I am with you. There are also people listening who feel overwhelmed by responsibilities. Every day seems full. Every task seems urgent. Every obligation demands attention. And because of that, you feel drained. Today, I want you to learn the importance of resting in me. Rest is not weakness. Rest is wisdom. Rest is trusting that you do not have to carry everything by yourself. Rest is understanding that your value is not determined by constant activity. Rest is recognizing that your strength comes from me. When you spend time in my presence, your soul is refreshed. When you spend time with me, your perspective is renewed. When you spend time with me, burdens become lighter. That is why I invite you to slow down and spend time with me. Not because I need your attention, but because your heart needs my peace. Your mind needs my wisdom. Your spirit needs my strength. There are answers available in my presence. There is healing available in my presence. There is peace available in my presence. There is guidance available in my presence. Never underestimate the value of simply being with me. Some of the greatest breakthroughs begin when you stop striving and start trusting. Some of the greatest moments of clarity come when you stop rushing and start listening. Some of the greatest transformations begin when you stop trying to control everything and begin surrendering it to me. I know there are questions you still have. I know there are answers you are still waiting for. I know there are prayers that have not yet been fulfilled. But I want you to continue trusting, continue believing, continue expecting. Because I am still working. Just because you do not see immediate results does not mean nothing is happening. Just because the answer has not arrived does not mean it is not coming. Just because the door remains closed today does not mean it will remain closed forever. My timing is purposeful. My timing is wise. My timing is working for your good. That is why patience is important. Patience allows faith to grow. Patience develops character. Patience strengthens trust. Patience teaches you to depend on me rather than circumstances. My child, I know waiting is not always easy. I know uncertainty can feel uncomfortable. I know challenges can feel overwhelming. But do not lose heart. Do not lose hope. Do not lose faith. Because I am leading you step by step. You do not need to see the entire journey. You only need enough light for the next step, and I will provide it. one step at a time, one day at a time, one season at a time. Keep moving forward, keep trusting, keep praying, keep believing, because what I have planned for your life is greater than what fear wants you to imagine. What I have prepared for your future is greater than your current struggles. What I am building within you is greater than the challenges around you. If you receive this message today, write in the comments, "God is leading me into a new season." Let that declaration strengthen your faith, and continue watching until the very end of this journey. Because every message is helping prepare your heart, strengthen your spirit, and equip you with wisdom that can transform your daily walk with me. And if these messages are blessing your life, encouraging your faith, and bringing hope to your heart, and if you feel happy with my words, consider supporting this ministry through the link below so these messages can continue reaching people who need encouragement and truth. Remember this today: you are not forgotten. You are not abandoned. You are not walking alone. I am with you. I am guiding you, and I am leading you toward the future I have prepared for you.